Sun, our ultimate power source, radiating more energy in a second than humanity has used in its entire history. But what if we could harness all of that energy? Imagine a future where we build a Dyson sphere, a megastructure so massive that it completely surrounds the Sun, capturing every bit of its power. Sounds like science fiction? Well, let's find out if we could actually build one. And what would happen if we did? Clapperboard, title screen, what if we built a Dyson sphere? Scene 1. What is a Dyson sphere? Visual. Diagram of a Dyson sphere forming around the Sun. Narrator. The idea of a Dyson sphere was first proposed by physicist Freeman Dyson in 1960. The concept: build an enormous structure around a star to capture nearly 100% of its energy output. Right now, Earth receives only a tiny fraction of the Sun's energy, about 0.01%. The rest? Wasted into space. A Dyson sphere could provide us with virtually unlimited energy, enough to power entire civilizations, advanced AI, interstellar travel, and maybe even galactic expansion. But how would we build one? And more importantly, should we? Scene 2. How do we build a Dyson sphere? Visual. Engineers designing Dyson sphere concepts, space robots assembling structures. Narrator. There are a few ways we could attempt this mega engineering project. Keycap one Dyson swarm. Instead of one giant sphere, we send millions of solar collecting satellites into orbit around the Sun. This is the most realistic option. Keycap 2 Dyson ring. A giant ring around the Sun, like something out of Halo. Keycap 3 Dyson shell. A solid sphere that completely encloses the Sun. But there's a problem. It's physically impossible with today's materials. A structure that massive would collapse under its own gravity. So, a Dyson swarm is our best bet. But where do we get the materials? Scene 3. Challenges and solutions. Visual. Scientists looking at asteroid mining plans, animations of Mercury being dismantled. Narrator. To build a Dyson swarm, we'd need an unimaginable amount of raw materials, more than 2 to 3 times the mass of Earth. So, where do we find it? Rocket option 1. Mine Mercury. It's close to the Sun, rich in metals, and could be dismantled to build our satellites. Comet option 2. Asteroid mining. Use robotic miners to harvest materials from asteroids. Ringed planet option 3. Dismantle moons or planets. Extreme? Yes. Impossible? Maybe not. But even if we find the materials, we'd still need insane amounts of energy just to build the thing. The best bet? Self-replicating robots. Machines that build more copies of themselves until they cover the Sun. Sounds great, right? Well, not so fast. Scene 4. What happens to Earth? Visual. Earth in complete darkness. People freezing. Cities shutting down. Narrator. If we completely enclose the Sun, we're in trouble. Police car light no more sunlight equals Earth freezes into an ice ball within weeks. Police car light photosynthesis stops equals mass extinction of plants and animals. To avoid this, we'd need to leave gaps in the sphere or use mirrors to direct some sunlight back to Earth. But that brings up another question. Who controls the sunlight? If a Dyson sphere became reality, whoever controlled it would have absolute power over the energy supply of an entire planet, or even an entire solar system. Could this lead to the ultimate space dictatorship? Scene 5. The future of humanity. Visual. Advanced civilizations expanding into space. Giant space stations orbiting the Sun. Narrator. If we somehow succeed, humanity would become a Type 2 civilization on the Kardashev scale, capable of harnessing all the energy of a star. With this power we could... White heavy check mark build interstellar spacecraft rocket. White heavy check mark power entire artificial planets globe showing Europe Africa. White heavy check mark maybe even manipulate gravity and time. A Dyson sphere is beyond anything humanity has ever built, but in the distant future, it might just be our key to conquering the stars.